Afghanistan. They say let go of Jesus, let government say you can have back your freedoms if you do what we say. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Shut down our pipelines and they shut down our voices. They shut down our main streets and they shut down our choices. They ban us all over, but it's all over now, 'cause we figured it out. We ain't backing down. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. 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 There's a hole in this country where its heart used to be, and no glory is divided on fire in the street. They say building back better, make America great. If that's a wave of the future, all I've got to say, stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. They invite the whole world to come live in our land, leave our countrymen dying in Afghanistan. They say let go of Jesus, let government say you can have back your freedoms if you do what we say. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Shut down our pipelines and they shut down our voices. They shut down our main streets and they shut down our choices. They ban us all over, but it's all over now, 'cause we figured it out. We ain't backing down. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. 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 a hole in this country where it's hard used to be, and no glory is divided on fire in the street. They say building back better, make America great. If that's a wave of the future, all I've got to say, stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. They invite the whole world to come live in our land and leave our countrymen dying. They shut down our pipelines and they shut down our voices. They shut down our main streets and they shut down our choices. They ban us all over, but it's all over now, 'cause we figured it out. We ain't backing down. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave
Wow, this guy's got some crazy information over here.
Oh yeah.
Have you talked to him?
No, I've never actually been here. This is my first time.
Yeah, well, he lives here, and he goes, it's quiet today, but he's pretty sure they're doing organ harvesting here. He says you wouldn't believe that activity at night. I mean, if he opens up for you, you might want to hear a couple of his words.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
That's the plan right now. I got the mic here. We're live streaming now. So, if people want to come and voice their opinion, that's great. Audra's gonna do a segment for everybody on the stream. They're real good. They're loyal, and they're real friendly, and they don't fight other dogs or nothing. But exactly what they want to do. That's great. Absolutely. No, he's got some live cats right now. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, well, cool. Yeah, Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. I hear no audio. Audio. I hear no audio. I know there's audio, but I hear nothing. Yeah, that one. Yeah, if you get close, bro, you'll hear it. It looks like they're looking right into you. And they're like so light blue, they're almost white. Snowy. Come here, Snowy. No. Come on, baby. No. Audio. Almost. Okay. Can hear audio. Come here, Snowy. Even me. They're all big pussy cats. They're all of them. When I came out here a year ago, I decided I needed some dogs, and what I did was people that were losing their big homes and had to move back to the city and stuff. And I've never had huskies before, but I figured that was a breed that a lot of huskies are going to town because people couldn't keep them, and then they need a lot of room to run. So I figured if you had a husky and had to give it up, then I'd take it in. Yeah, that's about it. You don't even know. They're all hella nice. Like they don't even. They're just like right now tripping on everybody. Like they'll bark. That's a Howley girl. Hey, Audra. Hey, Audra. I got your mic. Appreciate it. The stream's on. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a double check right now. Okay. It's audio to you. Okay. So just whatever comes through comes through.
Okay.
But we'll try to do a segment over where I set up.
Over there?
So,
But and here or?
well, I mean, I could probably get through here, right?
Yeah.
But if someone else is gonna do it, on that side, that's up to them.
Okay.
Okay. But as far as the stream, it's set up over there. I
Right.
just moved the car up here.
Well, I can come out in a minute.
Do you want me to move the car up here?
If you want.
Well, I can.
But you got everything set up right there.
Yeah, well, that's what I kind of wanted the overview.
I know, which is good. So should I not do anything here? Come back over?
Well, you can talk and do whatever you want over there, but come back over eventually.
Yeah, sure. What's this?
Unless you're getting your dual residency.
Happy City.
Yeah, right. We're already dual
we are.
citizens.
That's what we are.
Yeah.
Especially when we go through the wall. They stick our hand through. Like
Immediately.
you're halfway to being a dual citizen.
Awesome.
Know what this is. happycity.com. A rechargeable something for
So
insurance.
this is way easier.
Yeah, than the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Todd's doing the drone. I was like, whose drone is that? Because it's not.
Who is that?
That's Todd, this guy.
Oh, I
that
thought
had
it
the
was Corey.
bike.
I thought it
Oh,
was
is
Corey.
Corey here?
'Cause Corey was flying it last night.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to come. I can't tell him I'm here.
Oh, you can't.
Well, my phone isn't working.
That's right. Because we're away from the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
It works a little bit like around up by those little buildings over there. But, it's hot. Shit. Woo! Dang. Pretty all right. Like, wow.
I didn't know. I was like, oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah.
Normally
I mean, you
it's
never
like,
know. Like,
right.
there'll be that many people kind of going to the things, but sometimes there'll be like 5 people. Like the last one
Right.
there was.
Exactly.
But people are like, when's the next one? I can't come to this one.
Yeah. I was like, I totally was thinking like, 3, 4 cars, 5 maybe tops.
And more people started.
Wow.
And we kind of missed each other on the freeway. So by the time we got to the casino, I was like, there's like 10 or more cars.
Awesome, buddy. Thank you. Awesome, man. Thank you. What's your name?
Robert.
Robert. Awesome, buddy. Oh, Robert, you're the
The Robert.
you're the data dude. Nice. And hell yeah. Cool. You're the man behind the machine, the data machine.
That's right.
Sweet. Awesome.
He's G.
G. What's up? What's up, G? Oh my God. Yeah, he's got.
Oh, that's Vita. She's.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely all parts of the thing, the body.
I guess. Well, the. Like they already knew. I'm sure Brooke Rodriguez told them.
Right, exactly.
So they were probably waiting.
I told her. I
Yeah.
told him you were coming out with like
Yeah.
a group.
And then he said that. He was like, yeah, I saw your buddy.
I got a question.
Yeah.
How far can we go to figure out like how?
Here, yeah.
You might get
Because then
arrested.
they would want to deport us, probably.
Yeah.
But that would be the worst though. They just turn us around. Right?
And
Yeah, but I don't know that they would do that. Yeah.
That you don't know. You never know that. Yeah, you absolutely would not go further than this.
Yeah.
Everybody can at least run
Yeah.
right up there.
To where we need to go.
Yeah. And it's not only Mexican military. Last night was like, we think it was the cartel because they came out and they were looking. There's nobody out here, but they were looking for people and they were asking who we were. Actually, the guy, the caretaker here, Coley.
Guys,
That's how bad things happen.
Yeah.
I was like filming them. And all their lights were shining on us. And like they just took all our pictures. That happens.
They already have.
I'm kind of curious. Like I'll be willing to go myself, and just to go. And since I speak Spanish,
Right.
but I'll be willing just to go by myself and just what's going on here. Just because the worst thing they could do is turn me around. I'd be
No,
like,
but the worst thing they could do is deport you, take you
Yeah.
in there, and then send you to the port.
I'd be willing to do that.
But I mean, what if you got charged with felony?
Unless they wouldn't be able to charge me here though, would they?
No, they would on the other side
Oh, they could charge me with felony.
for crossing the border illegally.
That's for real.
Yeah, that's possibility.
That's possible. Who would do it?
Our government.
For sure.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Push it. That's
Right.
I don't know. It's
no,
like,
no. I'm like, who would push it? Because I'll push it going that way.
Right.
I'll push the ticket.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to do that.
I do.
If you want.
I mean,
For sure.
Definitely.
yeah, but is it Bible?
Right. Exactly. Let's go.
Where'd everybody go? go. Because we got to go on this side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I camp out here.
I know we need to go back.
Sterling.
I know.
They showed up this morning, and they were here last night from 11 p.m. Yesterday till 3
Shit.
a.m. I was filming out. They were coming off the mountain, and then they were stuck.
Let's go, guys. Come on, Sterling.
That SUV over there?
Yeah.
It's a van.
It's a mess.
They use like temporary shelter
This
inside the
place
van.
is just sitting way too hard.
Right, exactly.
There used to be clothing in there. It's been, which is interesting.
Do all this downrange of a
I know it is, but there's law enforcement here, so we don't want to.
Where's it from? Is it from the aid agencies?
Where's Sterling?
Come on, y'all.
We need Sterling.
Dual citizenship is over.
I'll bring it and we'll see.
Just there's law enforcement here.
You need a hand coming out?
I doubt there's a whole lot of good reasons to have a jail.
No, exactly. I was finding a lot of cologne at one point, and it's like big bottles, not like just a small one. And it's
Yeah.
like, because they'll smell along the way, I'm like, that doesn't help.
No.
Rubber shoes.
Fortunately, if I lived in one of those RVs over there,
Right?
I would like to do some night target shooting on this one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to engage you because you want to engage in an argument.
Hey, brother.
Bro, I'm wondering why you're
I'm
here,
not
dude.
here to argue.
Look, I have the lease to this place. The club,
I'll touch you over
do
here.
you understand that? Hey, check it out, bud. I lease this place, kid. No, but he doesn't get it. I have the lease to this place, so not the club. I'm leasing this place from the club. Did you understand that, how they set that up
So
when I took over?
call the owner and we can talk to the owner.
I don't have to call the owner, dude.
Because I have talked to the owner. The owner has asked us to extra patrol this area.
When was that? In long-term
This was
running?
2 years ago. So I've been
Bruh.
coming out here. In fact, I
Well,
was
then
out here
you
just
better
the
call
other
the
day.
fucking owner because you haven't been out here in 2 fucking years,
I
right?
have.
When's the last time you were out here, bud?
2 weeks ago. Last week, actually, I was out here.
Bullshit, dude. You're full of shit, dude. You came out here that one night and you got freaking, you bugged
I'm
out
not
before I
here
freaking
to
showed up,
engage
dude.
in an argument
Because I was
with
going
you.
to come out and tell you you had to leave because, as far as I know, the club doesn't have an agreement with you to come and control out here. Now, I've been trying to get you fools
Okay.
to come out here because there's trouble going on with a bunch of this shit.
I'm not here to engage
Then
in
what
an
are you here
argument.
for, bro?
Deputy,
You're here to fucking
Deputy,
patrol.
go ahead and
Check it
explain
out.
yourself. What's going on?
So you're here to patrol, bro.
What do you want to tell us?
So what do you want to patrol? You're here. You want to patrol. Now what's the problem?
There is no problem.
Then get in the car and go.
That's not.
So what I was gonna say was.
So what the fuck are you saying, dude? You're gonna just post up on the property? I have the
much.
lease on this fucking property,
Okay.
dude.
I've already given you an answer. I'm not going back and forth.
So what the fuck are you doing here? What are you trying to gain? Jackass, you're just trying to fucking prove a point, dude? You don't prove a point when all these fuckers are crawling around the place.
Can't do
At
anything
all,
about it,
dude.
can you?
Check it out, dude.
You know what's
this is-
funny?
I have the lease
I called
to
the
this place,
police.
dude, so what the fuck do you want?
Go ahead.
What do you want?
Give him
What do you want?
Can I talk to you over here?
Bro, that's,
Can I come with
that's
you?
my
I gotta
guess.
tell you,
What do you want,
We
dude?
call the
Just
police and
it's
say,
all right. Here.
well, it's nothing we can
Dude,
do
what
about
do
this
you want,
immigration
bro?
stuff. You need to get a hold of the border
I'm
patrol.
not here for that. Can
Yeah.
I talk to him, please?
Sure. What are you here
Bro,
for?
he's got no reason to be talking.
I
He's
understand.
on the
right.
property right
That's
now.
right.
I understand.
He's got no freaking right to be on the property.
Let the deputy be.
We're trying to
And then
raise
you're telling me,
awareness
no,
to
you're
the
not leaving,
situation.
motherfucker?
We, as a group, right, drove our cars over
Yeah.
here.
So I'm not here for any of this.
I understand,
I'm not here
and that's
for
why I'm
any of
trying
this.
to tell you our intentions.
Yeah.
We'll be here about maybe an hour,
So
and then we'll
I-
be headed out.
I have a question for, what is it, Aguero? And that's who I just have a question for.
Gary.
Is it Aguirre?
Anthony.
So I
Aguero,
was
oh,
told
yeah.
he was here, and I just have a question for him.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Yeah, he's not here right now. He's I'm not sure where he is.
Okay.
But he's not part of this group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I just have
I
a
just
question.
wanted to tell you our
Yeah,
intentions.
well, right.
That's
Hey,
it, you
you
know?
should have asked me.
Who
Well,
is
it's
that?
somebody else. It's somebody
He's
else.
not fucking around
Somebody
here,
else.
dog,
It's
because I
someone
don't
else.
let him come on the property.
It's someone
Wait,
else.
who is that again?
Yeah.
Tony is
It's-
his
He's
name?
not here.
No,
No?
it's not Tony.
What is it? His name?
Aguirre.
Adiri.
Gary. It's someone
Gary?
else. Yeah, it's someone else.
Somebody else.
Yeah, has he
Yeah.
got a first name?
He does have a first name.
What is it?
He goes by Pedro, or Antonio. It's Aguirre for Texas.
Yes.
So I just had
Is
a
he
question
American
for him.
citizen?
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's good.
So look him up, Aguirre for Texas.
I don't
Yeah.
need to look anybody up. I
Okay.
just wondering what his name was. I
Okay.
thought you were out here
So,
asking
that's
about
it.
him. What's so
Just wanted to
important?
make sure. All right. Well, thank you.
just concerned citizens out
Thank you.
No, I get it, and I see you guys are very concerned, which is why you're here, and that's
Bro, what the
completely
fuck are
fine.
you guys concerned about?
And
You
I
guys
have
are all freaking
absolutely
giving
nothing
him lip
against that. I'm
service
not
right
here
now.
for
This guy
anybody
shouldn't
here.
even be here right now. Dude, you
Yeah,
guys
Okay.
don't
I
get
got you. I know.
So I'm not sure where the hostile mindset is. I'm not here to.
You're here for Gary, or what his name is? Pedro.
I know. It's all
So,
right.
I'm here to talk to one individual. I am a patriot, just like you guys, so I have no idea what's going on.
I know.
Hey, bro.
I
hey,
ain't gonna say if it was.
This sheriff's department hands are not tied. Hey, check this out. This sheriff's department hands are not tied.
We can't talk about it anymore. That's a sad thing to
Sir.
hear from me. I'm sorry about that. And I appreciate what you guys do for us. I really do.
No, I just
I
wanted
really
to.
do, man. I'm
I
out
just want
there
to say
fighting
thank
for
you.
you
I'm sorry that
guys.
he's not here with us.
Trust
I don't
you.
know where he is. He's probably somewhere else along the border.
No, that's fine.
So, but yeah, I understand, and I'm sorry for everybody. I think everybody just kind of
It's the
heightened
mob
sense.
mentality.
Well, it is right, and but also just people are concerned and they wonder why people aren't doing something. I understand you guys, job isn't to do that, but I think people are just want answers because we can't get it from anybody else. So it's
But
not
I
that.
don't have the answer.
No, I know that you don't,
I
but that's what
don't.
I'm saying. Is people just want them, so we feel like we can come to somebody like that we would potentially think would have answers.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
But
And so it's not
and
to
I
attack
would,
you.
I would, contact the sheriff's
It would be
liaison.
Kelly Martinez. Like,
Well, it's the PAO officer. They
Right.
would have the answers.
Right.
I'm patrol.
I know
right?
that. I know
So
that. So I don't want you.
when it comes to politics with stuff like this, that's way
Correct.
above my head.
I
I
know
can't
that.
get involved. I can't
Yes.
talk about it.
Yeah, I know that. So I just wanted you to know. I'm sorry. It's
No, you're
just a
fine.
heightened sense of just worried about our country. You know what I mean?
Trust me, I was active duty. I did 3 years active duty. I've been in Afghanistan. So when I say I'm a patriot, I'm a patriot. So I'm not here to attack anybody, arrest anybody, question why you
Dude
guys
ain't a
are here.
patriot, bro.
Yeah, I'm
So-
sorry.
Hey, this dude ain't a patriot. This dude will take a freaking American citizen down because their dog hit a migrant. This guy will fucking go after him. You will. Your sheriff
All right.
will go after him.
Sheriff's about the best bet we got anymore.
If we've all got our crew, every one of us.
I got all that.
I was like, this is someone else.
Right, I know. Oh, yeah.
Like, what are you driving? It's like,
Oh, yeah.
he's not here.
Trust me.
He just needs to stop. He needs to stop.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like,
He was like that with Border Patrol
I know. It's
when they
like,
came
nice.
out originally.
But that's cool. He knew we were over there. And he was like, whatever.
Yeah, no.
That's because he's looking for Anthony. We know why.
You said Gary. Oh, I
Yes,
forgot that Anthony has
Gary.
a lot of different names.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And then he was saying it was Pedro,
Yep.
but he said it's also Anthony.
He does. He's got a lot of
You're looking
aliases.
for Anthony. Let's see
Yeah.
there.
Oh my gosh. Totally just actually.
Come on, you guys. We don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, we are still, like, we can be upset, but it doesn't help because we're a bunch of people
Yeah.
that could potentially make him feel like we're going to attack him.
Right. Exactly.
We don't want that,
Exactly.
you know?
There's enough that would be sensible to pull him off.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But
Smuggler, dude.
What?
I didn't recognize the name.
I don't. The live streamer.
Aguero.
Oh,
Oh.
he must have put himself in a position.
Well, there's something else that's going on. Yeah, that we're not aware of.
Right.
Right, you guys
He's not-
have no idea how dirty the sheriff is out here and how fucking dirty the fucking deputies are. They're not ones to be all fucking dirty dirt. Oh, here, sir. Dude, he's just about to arrest the dude for touching his fucking truck. They're saying, hey, thanks, good job, yeah. After he's claiming he's a fucking patient. They're dirty as fuck, dude. They're
Yeah,
trying
man.
to take fucking Brian down because his dog's biting the fucking migrants and shit. And then
I
one time,
remember that, yeah.
there's migrants on, or not migrants, people robbing on their property.
Who's that? They leaving?
3 in the morning, they fired a gun
Oh, right.
and they tried to get Brian on a hate
Are
crime.
we stepping in another spot?
Yeah, we
The
are.
sheriff,
Hukumba.
this
We just have to go
deputy
back out that way and then just down the
would
road a
not
little bit.
stop harassing.
What's that?
That's
And
going to
then
be
Brian-
Hukumba.
Trespassing
But with the wall.
property, so then they would use
And
the
it's a lot
border
closer.
patrol
We don't have to go
to
down
drive
roads
in.
like this. It's
Border
literally
patrol didn't even realize it.
because
They
it's a
didn't know there was
30-foot
an
wall,
issue.
and that's
They
where
just asked if
they'll,
we could
like,
roll
it's
with
right
it.
in town.
They drove in that
where
road.
they all
and
come
they
Yes.
pulled over here.
And they'll be going to a community park. So this is like
And
more
so
out in
you
the
can't
middle of
trespass
nowhere.
me, 'cause we're at the border.
So once we go back to Dirt Road, then we take a right.
Yeah, well, what we'll do is
And
like,
that's a road.
it's the road. We'll go left because once you get after the, and then we're going to take a right at the Highway 80. It's like the 94 goes the other
Okay.
way, the 80 goes the other way.
Okay.
Okay?
So now
We're
what?
going to go to Hukumba.
Okay, so you're gonna go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. You're going to
Yeah,
come or are you
I'll,
going to stay?
yeah, I'll go because I need to get gas
Yeah.
anyway. Like
And then I thought we could say hi to Pete.
Pete, see if UFO Jeff.
I know.
Jeff. I saw him.
Coyote.
I honked at him like I was driving through. I saw him. I haven't seen him for a while. But cool.
Yeah, that was funny. I wasn't expecting him to say he was looking for Anthony, but that's why he doesn't care about us. He's like, what's he gonna do anyway? But
Right. Exactly. Right. But we didn't. We made it.
I know.
We all made it. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Wow. A whole bunch of people. Now I'll post it and like watch us all get arrested. Like,
Whatever.
all
We've
the
already
mass
been there though
arrests.
too. Like,
I know.
fuck it.
Be like, that's the AI. We
Right.
photoshopped it. Yeah. So cool. So let me know just whenever you want.
Yeah. I might just clue like say something on the stream and then
Okay. Cool.
yes.
Did you hear the sheriff? When he first got here, he's asking who's organizing this, who's the organizer.
Oh right. Did you tell him it was me?
Oh no.
Oh, it's okay.
We just all kept quiet, and he said nobody's organizing. We're all
Right.
here together.
Together.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
You don't want to give up.
Yeah, they don't care. I mean, I told them who my name is. It's
You don't need to.
fine. They need to know who we are. I don't mind. Because then if they see me, they'll leave me alone.
Oh.
I don't know who this guy is.
He's the sheriff.
No, I don't know
Oh,
who that other guy
he
is.
stays-
but he's got some sort of a personal issue with
it's
the
been
I know
cop,
he
and now
does.
he's making it all about that. So, and I try to explain to the deputy that, that we're not about any of that,
Yeah.
but at the same time we know our rights.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
and so
Sterling, this way. Come on.
Sterling!
Come on. Sterling.
It's hot. Okay. Do you want to do that real quick and then we can leave and go to Hukumba?
Well, yeah. I want to get everybody in front of the
Oh, yeah.
stream
Okay,
and
let's
make
get-
sure, like, we.
Let's go over here. Yeah. We're going to go in front of the camera right.
Oh, not at all.
You okay? Oh, yeah.
So we'll do at least an overview.
Yeah.
And then whoever wants to say something, that's
Yeah.
the main thing, is
Right.
getting people while they're here to say it to
Right.
everybody on the stream.
Yeah.
And then that kind of threw us for a spin, so we got to
Yeah.
recap that.
Right.
Right? You don't necessarily have to go into the details.
Right.
But,
You guys, if we come over here real quick, we'll be in front of the live stream and then we can, if somebody wants to say something, I'm going to just do a little kind of talk about what just, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Get your signs if you have signs.
And then come on this side of the camera.
give everybody to hold. You know what I mean?
yeah, really good.
Come on, you guys.
Photo time.
It's just that them coming up to him.
All right, you're all dual citizens.
Right,
now.
we're all dual citizens, most of us. All right. Someone want a flag?
Nice.
So you guys can hold it together. Perfect.
Oh, is that Hillary?
Yeah, somebody was like, he's a pedophile. I was like, yeah, we know. We're not supporting him.
Yeah.
Turn around for the camera.
We're going to stay here for a second. If somebody wants to say something, I'll pass you the mic, but I'm just going to do a little kind of explanation of what just happened. And then if somebody wants to say something, whoever, you can say something to the people about how you feel about this. And then we'll go on to Hakumba.
More signs. We got it.
Oh, yeah. All right. Are we ready? Okay, so hey, you guys, we are here in Boulevard at the Lakeside Sportsman Gun Club. This is the Border Machine Tour number 6. It's also part of the Worldwide Freedom Rally. And we all came out here to check out the wall, to see how easy it is to cross. Some of us, ventured to the great unknown. Some of us didn't. But as we were here, a sheriff had pulled up, and so we weren't quite sure what that was necessarily about, but he was actually trying to look for somebody else that isn't with us. And yeah, so now we are just kind of getting ready to go to Hakumba to look at another spot in the wall where we can show people exactly where they're crossing, especially into town, into Hakumba, where we are right now. It's quite a trek. We have to go through some different properties in order to access this location, but they are crossing here on a daily basis, several times a day, many times. The cartel will bring them. They'll have a coyote that will be directing them on where to go. But this is a major concern for the caretaker of this property, as it's hard to understand why things aren't being done to protect our border. Instead, it's more aiding and abetting and facilitating the trafficking of these human beings. And so there's a great concern in this group of just what's happening to our nation. And so I'd like to give the mic to, I'd like Jeff to say something, because he's here constantly reporting on the border and is, experiencing this. And then we can go, and whoever else would like to say something as well.
Thanks, Audra. So yeah, I've been out on the border for like 5 years. I helped build a private border wall out in Sunland Park, New Mexico. And from there, I got my start on borders. And I've been around the world and seen a lot of stuff. The last couple years have been the worst ever since Biden got in. It's a full-on invasion, people. I've seen people from across the globe come in, people from Islamic majority countries who have come in and said they're actually joining our military, and we want to know who's giving them these instructions that say they can come across. I was in Lukeville, Arizona for 7 weeks, and 50% of the people who came over from there were from Islamic majority nations in Africa, and they were saying they're coming to join our military. And I've seen it like probably filmed within the last 9 months. I probably filmed 30 to 40,000 people enter into the country from all over the world, from the Chinese to Syrians, Pakistanis, Iranians, Turkish, you name it. They've come in from here all the way out to Texas and Eagle Pass. I've been over there all across this border, and they're lying to you if they say they need this. They don't need this. This is an invasion, and it's gonna be a coup to try and take over for votes and make it a one-party country like California is, a state.
So anybody else?
Our concern is for the people coming across the border as well as the people on our side. We want people to be able to come into the country, but we want them to come in legally through the system that was established many, many years ago. My father came over back in the 50s and made a family and grew to love America. Well, I love America, and I have no beef with the Mexicans or anybody else who comes over. I can understand why they do it. My problem is with the policymakers that allow this to happen, that allow children to be hurt, to be trafficked, to be murdered, to be cut up for specimens, for organ harvesting, and the like, Father. That's just beyond the pale. So that's what we're about here. We're about saving people and not hurting people. And the policies of this administration are allowing people to be hurt. Not just us, because we pay for it, but them who come here on a promise that's not going to be delivered.
Well, this is a real shocker for me. First time out here. Thank you, Audra, for bringing us on this field trip. There'll be more. Thank you. And it was so easy for me, a regular sized woman, to go through on the other side of the Mexican border and witness underwear, bra, drugs, a cartel van that's been had everything but bullet holes, you know, all busted up. I'm sure that can tell a story. It's sad. It's a mess and it needs to be done. It needs to be fixed. Like this nice lady said, you know, we're not against immigration. We're for natural, legal immigration. Right now, we don't know who is coming over. It's a danger to our country and everyone else. Thank you. Anyone else?
I just want to know, where are the children?
Yeah.
This is a big question, and we should be protecting the next generation. Where are the children? And the fact that we asked this officer about that, and his answer was, I can't talk about this, is a concern. And everyone should be very bothered by that statement.
So the reason why they can't ask is because of the Truth Act. It's where they are hiding the information from these illegals, and it's somewhere they, won't share if they are, has a court date or has anything to do with ICE. So there was a 5-year-old that was raped in San Diego County by an illegal. Jose Alejandro Confessor. He's 21 years old, and he raped a 5-year-old little girl, and they're refusing to share his information because they won't share that with the law enforcement. However, because I've been arrested before, my information goes to all law enforcement agencies without question, without my consent, yet these people can come across, commit federal offenses, crimes, murder, rape, whatever it is, and that information will be hidden as far as their documentation status and immigration status. So it's very sad to see that we're second-class citizens. These people are here to replace us, and that's what is such a concern, because they can come and get $150,000 to buy a home. They can get a sex change. They can get refugee cash assistance checks. They get charter buses to wherever. They get phones. They get, airline tickets. They get to stay in a hotel. So many things that the people in our communities have been needing or seeking for decades. And so that's a concern when you see that, like, they go to the front of the line, that they get to have all of the perks that the people here should be able to access, yet they're more willing to arrest American citizens and let these people go, especially after they commit some crime. Their punishment is usually subpar, if anything at all. I mean, they can murder somebody and get a year in prison, where any one of us would get decades, if not longer. And so, we're just trying to protect our country, and we feel like, the law enforcement and all the people that should be doing that aren't. And so that's why we question, why are you doing this? Where do you stand with this? And even though they say that they're on our side, that they're a patriot, this is patriotism. We should be protecting the wall. We shouldn't be letting anybody come across. And but it continues to happen. And they basically just get released into our country. Just over in Dulzura, there were 2 school buses that had attempted to be boarded by several illegals 2 times in a row, 2 days in a row. And now these school buses have to have escorts of the police just to get to the schools without having somebody board the bus. They're also telling the buses that if they do see illegals along the way, that they should just bypass that bus stop. But however, what happens if there are children waiting at that bus stop and these people come up? So it's very concerning, and that's why we're doing this. So anybody else?
Actually, I was going to talk about that woman. That woman I've met at a few of these freedom events. Let's just say, Vita. That's a true American right there. For those of you that haven't had a chance to talk to her, I definitely would recommend that. I was looking at her signs as she was coming up. People are more powerful than politicians if they exercise their right. Politicians are people's servants, not people's masters. You know, I think it's about time that we as Americans, you know, really do kind of let those words sink in and really do figure out what our role is in this entire representation of self-governance. You know, one thing I've learned in my life is that there's always room for improvement, and more or less, you know, once we kind of decide to make change and we decide to really okay. Once we decide to step up our game and set an example for the rest of the rest of the world, more or less, they're not going to have to escape these problems that they are, quote unquote, seeking asylum in America for. You know, we've definitely, as we've kind of been for lack of a better term, allowing this to progress. You know, there's been a lot of problems all throughout the world, and what we can't have and can't allow to happen is these people that are coming here to, hopefully most of them are trying to really just get a better life, but more or less, they cannot be bringing these same problems that they've had to suffer through in their home countries to America. We are simply supposed to be better than that. And, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, us recognizing this agenda that's obviously going on. There's criminal aspects everywhere. You know, obviously the whole human trafficking thing that all my friends have been documenting here on the border, including you, Jeff, by the way. I like that hat, bro.
All right.
Okay.
Howdy.
But more or less, you know, we got a lot of things to fix. And I appreciate the opportunity to be out here. And anybody else want to speak?
Yeah.
What is your thoughts on what the original intent of this deputy was when he came out here? I know what he told us, but what do you think his original intent was?
I believe that his intent was to come and look for the person he was looking for. But because otherwise and that's like he said, he's not here for us. He's not concerned about us. He's just looking for a specific individual. And I think that because there's a large group of us, that it can be intimidating on one gentleman. And, you know, just feeling like, you know, he's kind of got to watch his back just in case, because, you know, there's things that do happen to the police when there's large groups of people. It would be more with Antifa and the other side, which I look like. That's why it's so great. I can just talk to anybody. And they're like, I don't know which side she's on. I got to wait. So does that...
Do you think it's, I'm just throwing that out there, do you think, I'm not saying that he's doing it, do you think it's possible that he's working with the cartels?
Him, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go there, but there's some of them that are, yeah. There definitely are. And that's what's so sad is that even just with Border Patrol, there's some of them that actually are on the other side of things. They wind up trafficking drugs, people, whatever it is. But then there's the other ones that are concerned about what's happening. But at the same time, you guys, if they weren't here, then nobody would be documenting these people coming. So it is good that what they're doing is taking them and processing them. Even though they're letting them out, I understand, but at least there's some kind of record that we can have. So it's frustrating for them to come. But again, at the same time, what if they were just all allowed to go into the country and nobody was none the wiser of who is coming across? And that happens with a lot of them. They wind up disappearing because they come and get a ride from somebody. But you know, I am thankful that they are doing that, even though I feel like, you know, but how do they stand against it if you're trying to get everybody as much as you can and make sure that you process them, right? Whether or not that's helpful, it's just we're kind of all in a place where it's like our hands shouldn't be tied. We should have a militia that is on the border, that is protecting our border, but they've demonized that and made it something that, you know, seems bad. But I almost feel too like it's going to have to be us that is going to take back our country. And I don't know what that looks like, but we should definitely be prepared for the worst while hoping for the best. And making sure that we're, you know, have supplies in case something happens, because something is bound to happen. But it's our knowledge of that and it's our preparation for that that's going to help us get through this, as well as, you know, our Heavenly Father, you know, our Creator. As long as we're, you know, staying true to that and making sure that we rely on Him, He will get us through this time. I promise you that. But it may not be good. You know, as we can see, it's like who's going to go after them if they're raping and murdering people and they're just getting no bail release? You know what I'm saying? So
I said I will. Hey, where's Todd Gloria. Isn't he our mayor? Has anybody talked to him lately? Hey, Todd, if you happen to see this, if you get on here and see this podcast, why don't you start doing something about this problem? We got thousands and thousands of people just getting rifled through our city. You're something else, man. You got to stop this. You're letting it happen. It's wrong. People, they don't even know it's happening. So many ignorant people out there don't even know what's going on. It's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. And you're all going to be sorry about that. So I'm just glad everybody came out here today and put forth some effort to show that we love our country and we're going to stand by it. And there's nothing's going to stop us on this one. These guys, they're already rigging this election. So you know that's happening. So let's just see how bad the steal is. And we'll take care of things when we get there. That would be great. That would be great. Thank you so much, everybody.
I'm first generation American. My dad and about 25 of relatives came over from France. They all kissed the ground when they arrived at Ellis Island in the United States. They were all legal. But Democrat policies, even before Biden, were that they can be legal immigrants and then get immediately on benefits. They can be here. I know people that have had relatives come. They're here for 6 months. They're older, their parents. They go on Social Security. They've never worked a day in their life to contribute to it. So I don't agree with just legal immigration. I think it needs to be, every immigrant needs to be legal, but they also have to contribute something to the United States and go back to the old program where they have sponsors who guarantee for 10, 20, maybe 30 years that there will not be any government subsidies and the investigation of the NGOs enabling this inhumane, cruel, what's being done to the immigrants, like treated like cattle, is unethical, even if you're not a religious person, and that needs to stop. So it needs to be everybody coming over legally and what they can contribute to our country to make America great again.
Anybody else? So, thank you, Vita, for all your signs. Would you like to say something? Yeah? Okay. That's okay. She's usually not. It's like she is so not shy.
She's a proud American.
I would like to tell something about me. I came here in year 2006 with a few broken words of English in my mouth. This country gave me education. I started from ESL. I went to Mesa College, and while the liberal professor tried to brainwash me, I stood up. I remember in the class, there are some Mexican girls. They said during the class, they said, "America sucks." I stood up. I asked them, "How come we come here? You said America sucks." When I tried to educate them, the liberal professor tried to defend for other people, and then after that, I kept fighting, and the so-called professor told me that, "Oh, Vida, everything you talk makes sense, but you have to be careful." And I told them that, "Oh, I thought I lived here in America, not in the communist country where I escaped, right?" And they didn't say anything. Anyway, we are living in the time right now. It's not left versus right. We are living in the time wrong versus right. It's not Democrats versus Republican and vice versa, or it's not this guy versus that guy. They are creating the one world government. For them to create one world government, they have to destroy America first. Why? Because only we Americans have the Second Amendment. And remember, I have many things to talk, but I don't want to take your time. I say the last thing. I do not want people come here just have the right. You have to have duty. Because America is a constitutional republic, not democracy. Because communists always use the art of euphemism, lies, emotionalism, fear mongering to dupe the average people like us into accepting or demanding our own enslavement. Let me say a little bit about democracy. Like Karl Marx,
Karl Marx.
yeah, he said,
democracy is the road to socialism, and socialism ultimately leads to communism. Mao Zedong said, "Communism is not love. Communism is a hammer which we use to crush the enemy." Thank you.
Thank you. Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
God!
Thank you, Vita.
Yes,
I'm sorry. Yeah, for the record, that was actually the woman that I was referring to, Vita. Just an amazing person. And I do want to say that yes, the solution needs to start in America. We need to set an example. The Second Amendment gives us really that fail-safe mechanism, I guess you could say. Well, yeah, I mean uh, we're definitely looking to exercise a way to wiggle out of this, understanding the enemy, and I just want to say thank you to you, Vita, because you are someone that I've adored listening to.
Thank you. Remember, the founding fathers taught us federal government or politicians are people servants, not people master. They are our servants, not our master. And also, the founding Thomas Jefferson also taught us, whenever any form of government become destructive to the ends, it is the right of the people to enter or to abolish and to institute a new government.
That's right.
We, the people.
That's right. And that's what we're going to do. And so this has been so exciting. And we're going to head to Akamba after this. I just wanted to tell you guys thank you so much for coming. I love you guys too. But so let's head on to Hakamba and we'll go see that. And fight, 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 fight.
Can I say something?
One more thing.
One more thing. Trump is not a politician. Trump is a patriot.
Yes.
Today, we have politicians do not seek office for the benefits of their communities and country, but to seek personal gain by selling out our countrymen.
That's right. That's right. All right. Let's go into the next. Yes. And we're going to Hakamba to the wall there in town where
been through never reveal to you that they also leaving killing you. They don't tell you what the hell you agreeing to. She been hurting you, don't know who leading you. Keep on proceeding to follow. Not a question or a problem. All of the sheep being slaughtered, they poison the water, removing the father, ain't trusting these daughters, ignoring blue collar, keep printing the dollar, ain't watching your sons and your daughters, ain't got any honor. If I'm being honest, I just ain't picking this side, but I'm gonna ride for my freedom and die for my freedom and question the government lies. A lot on my mind and so little time. Gotta think all of us needing a sign. The devil he hides an ego and pride. They sell, they paying the price. God won't give you more than you can handle. Government should be dismantled. Every politician got a scandal. Prepare for the war, we going to battle.
This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war.
I'd rather be red pill, get killed, than ignorant living and meet that still. Don't stand up for something, you falling for nothing. Don't wait till the world that we know fall ill. This is the revelation of our generation, losing civilization. I'm the Terminator, just to liberate us with our dedication. For the Terminator, fuck your medication. The administration cannot alienate us or exterminate us. I'll just keep on praying for your salvation. You are outdated, society becoming outrageous. Keep your house painted for the firstborn. The angel of death in its worst form. We being scorned, look out for their horns. Remember, this isn't their first war. They coming prepared, so just be aware. They do not want to hear none of your prayers. This is a war, they ain't playing fair. They feed off your fear, they wanting you scared. Death and despair, it's all in the air. Just be aware, you think I care? The more that you know, the more that it's clear. This is a war, it's already here.
This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war. Home of the slave, till the crickets make a sound. Where's the bold and the brave? We all have to stand our ground. Home of the slave, till the crickets make a sound. Where's the bold and the brave? We all have to stand our ground. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war.
A convicted child rapist called Joseph Rosenbaum was released from a mental hospital and then went directly to join the mob that was burning downtown Kenosha. Once he got to the riot, Rosenbaum saw Kyle Rittenhouse and immediately threatened to kill him. Rosenbaum then
rather divide us and force a vaccine inside us. So I think it's finally time that we fight this fire with fires. They don't want no therapeutics, they profiting off the virus. People are so confused, don't find it. But half of these fucking happily stay blinded. You expect me to believe 80 million voted for Biden? No more compliance, time to get violent and smarter. Motherfuck the great reset in the new world order. And they don't care about us, they just living in a pandemic. Yet we open our borders. Sleepy Joe is only leading all you. This is war. You fuck around and you gon' really find out that I killed to defend minds, no hesitations or doubts. Nah, fighting for freedom while they just chasing clout. AR-15 at my side like I'm Kyle Rittenhouse. Come fuck around and you gon' really find out. I started from the bottom, said fuck it and climbed out. Now I'm fighting for our freedom and all of my boys are proud. I just wanna be a hero like Kyle Rittenhouse, yeah. Till they let him out, we yelling free the brother Kyle. The kid's a fucking hero, had to kill a pedophile. Defending his own life, he shouldn't even be on trial. Keep your head up, lil' homie, we gon' keep holding you down. Don't let him dim your smile, keep your chin up and stay proud. Cause man to man, it takes